Some days, Wolf forgot about who she used to be. At least, before all this. Though, with everything that happened, it really wasn't hard for the memories to fade. With everything that was happening in her life, it was easy to think that her past was just a dream. A faded memory. Whether it was a nightmare or not was where the waters grew murky, clouded. What she knew was that the past had been pleasant, safe. School, something that had been a huge part of her life, was now nothing but a blur. She couldn't even remember their faces, let alone classes. She remembered long hours with her head on the desk, daydreaming of a future more exciting, more adventurous. But there was no danger here. No assassins or demons. The toughest high school bully really only used words, which hurt a lot less than a paper cut. Wolf also remembered long walks in the forest, hoping, praying for something mystical to find her. Maybe if she walked deep enough, the spark she longed for would be there. But there was no spark. No magic. There was no monsters or dragons, at least not physical ones. The things to fear were not as clear as that, things she could not fight with a sword or bow. However, the past also had her family, her friends. It had a warm bed, a home. It was safe. It was joyful. It was also absent of many things that she found herself dependent on. The thrill of adventure, the love of her life, the spark of magic flowing through her blood that she was so dependent on now. Wolf wasn't sure how she even lived without it. She wasn't sure she did live. That's one thing she remembered clearly about the past. Days upon days where she felt like she was missing something. Like a hole in her chest, a gaping wound, that absent spark. She felt hollow. The only reprieve she ever got was in her dreams. They were always unnatural, always strange, like a fantasy book come to life. Trees that spiraled into a sky that was such a hue of colours, it felt like a rainbow had twisted itself into a new palette. She felt like she was truly home here. It filled the hole in her chest. It filled her with warmth. Here in the world of dreams, magic flowed freely. It felt so right here. Like this was where she'd always belonged. It was here she met Azrael. He was like an angel in this realm. Wings black as night and hair as silver as the moon. As a child, struggling with such a fancy name, she'd called him Dream Friend. At least, until she got older. He guided her, protected her. He always had something new to teach her. With him, the strange flowers that dotted her little paradise bloomed. Fragrant blossoms of every colour, lighting up the pathways with their ethereal light. Her dreams were always an escape because of this. Wolf was always looking to spend time there, with Azrael in this mystical realm. It was better than reality, where she always felt empty, alone. It felt strange to believe so strongly in a land of dreams, but it was difficult to explain. To everyone else it just sounded like she was really good at lucid dreaming. But it was real, it had to be. Azrael spoke as if he was his own person, not some figment she created. The flowers gave their own unique scent, and the land beneath her feet was solid. What was stranger was when she finally did escape Earth. She didn't dream like that anymore. She didn't see Azrael, or the rainbow palette sky. Her dreams grew dark, twisted, and all-consuming. Nightmares. Was it something she'd done? Was her leaving Earth really that big a change that had affected the dream she'd had since a babe? Maybe Azrael had just lost her, and couldn't find his way to her so far away. She missed him so terribly. Some days she longed for his guidance. Some days she longed for the safety of Earth, the love of her family, the warmth of a home. But lost in a new world, all she could do was reminisce. That's it for today's video. Stay safe, stay kind, and stay creative. I'd like to thank everyone for watching today's video. I try to post every Tuesday and Friday at 2 AM Australian Eastern Daylight Time, or 9 AM Central Standard Time. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Please comment if you have something to say, and if you want to see more speed paints and animations, please subscribe. A very special thank you to my patrons Dean G, Debbie G, Thomas H, and Greg W. If you want to support my art and see things first, become a patron with the link below. And please make your day a wonderful one. Goodbye!